Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none that you have ever heard. Know first that I am the son of Sharam, a mighty king of Persia. On our way to Azad with a small company of men who passed through India, where the promise of honor and glory tempted my father into a grievous error.
No, my son.
Your Majesty, I trust you'll remember your promise. The Maharaja's treasure vaults lie within.
See how he rides. Like a warrior son.
Do you think I felt regret as I gazed upon the destruction we had wrought? Or at least humility at the speed with which a world can be transformed from a good world into a hell? If you think so, you are mistaken. For in that moment I thought of one thing only. The honor and glory I would bring my father by fighting like a warrior in my first battle.
Hello there, here's Farel the Gecko with a new Let's Play. Although it's not exactly a new one, it's me retrying Prince of Persia Sands of Times again, but this time with a little help from my friend over here, Chronos006 over here. Introduce yourself, my friend.
Hola! That's it. That's all
That's
I
it.
introduce. Hey everybody, my name is Chronos006. I'm a good friend of Farel's. I'm happy to be here. We've been having a devil of a time to try to get this to work, so I certainly hope it ends up looking okay.
Yeah, it was a real pain to get this working. So many people stream games, launch them, do stuff, but we had a hell of a time getting this running.
I'm thinking it's primarily due to my terrible internet because the weather in the U.S. Midwest has been pretty awful lately. But I don't know. We'll see. It seems like like you said, it seems like a lot of people get this to work just fine. Whoa.
A lot of slow motion at the start of the game.
Yeah, I think that
to ease you into the mechanics.
Anyway, everybody, this is Prince of Persia. This came out, I think, in, 2003? 2002?
Yeah, pretty early on in the PS2's life cycle.
And, of course, this is a remake of the original Prince of Persia, which came out in the mid-'80s. The seminal version that I played that I love... Whoa. The seminal version that I played that I love is the SNES version, the Super NES version, which is really cool because you have to get through a whole bunch of levels and you only have, half an hour to do it, or maybe an hour. I think it's 60 minutes. You remember that?
I'm not sure, but I know you had a limited time, and I didn't even know there was a SNES version of the game, so that's interesting.
It was the best one, in my opinion, because it's harrowing, and it's anxiety-provoking, because you only have an hour, and you have to get through, 20-something levels, and the levels, of course, are not easy to figure out and navigate.
Well, yeah, but you did use the word remake, and this is not exactly one, because, yeah, there's no time limit of the sort. You're not exactly trying to rescue a princess.
It's a reimagining, sort of.
Oh, that's a better word. Yeah.
Yeah, this game kind of built on the... Ooh, and here we have a battle. This game kind of builds upon the original concept and includes more combat, and it has an amazingly clever and unique, at the time, mechanic, which I won't go into yet, but any of you watching probably knows what I'm talking about, but we'll see.
Yeah. Boy, back when I first got the game, I had such trouble figuring out what to do because, yeah, a ladder. I wasn't.
Thank you. I needed that help. Kick his ass, Seabass.
Not from the back, you coward. I'm just invading your homeland.
So what's great about this is that anybody who's played the Assassin's Creed series, these are the mechanics that started it. Like, this is the same company, it's IDOS Interactive, and this was the
Many men that day sought to
foundation.
win honor and glory on the battlefield, that their king might say to them, as Khosrow said to Rustam, "You are the noblest of my warriors." From the moment my sword tasted blood, I knew
something
this
about
would not
Khosrow
be
and
my
Rustam.
way. I would win my father's praise, not by killing, but by being the first to find the Maharaja's treasure vault and the wonders
Life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
Damn right, I did use that joke in my original Let's Play.
Yes, that's what I was referencing.
Oh my, so you remember it, how delightful.
I do. So anyway, I believe the prince here is invading some evil Maharaja's castle.
Well, evil in the... I don't think he was really evil or anything. We're just bastards who invade other nations and snag whatever we can. It's not like we're really good guys or anything of the sort.
Did you ever see the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal?
I did not, but I did hear certain people say stuff like, "Oh my god, the first good video game movie," and
Really? That movie is terrible.
Yeah,
It has a good.
I always get annoyed when people talk like that. The first good video game movie, as if insulting that each and every one that came before was awful, worthless, and that this one is so perfect, great, when that's not really the case on both fronts.
Yeah, you have to be a little forgiving, basically, because the people who make the movie are not the people who play the game.
Oh my, I'm getting...
So there's always going to be some disconnect there. In my opinion, the first Silent Hill movie, I thought that game... I can't hear you.
Well,
Oh, there you are.
I stopped talking because you started to lag a lot, so I froze up and decided to wait it out.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I've got my audio here, so we can make it work.
I did freeze up the synchro on Dropbox because it turns out that it automatically starts to send out the recording to the server, and I figured that might be too intensive for my side. Side in terms of internet connection, so it's frozen now, and now you sound alright.
I'm seeing gameplay and hearing audio. How about we do another sync just to be safe?
Boy, I can't believe that this is such a difficult to accomplish goal with the whole recording.
I mean, it's pretty crazy.
But I won't deny that the results that I'm getting so far are great.
Pretty good.
Like, this is superb. Almost worth waiting. Your commentary really salvages this.
You're too kind. Did you hear the Wilhelm scream there a couple seconds ago?
Yeah, those must be some stock sound effects, but I love them. Go ahead.
There's two great stock screams that movie makers love to use. It's the Wilhelm scream, which is the ah! And then there's the I can't think of the name of the other one, but it's
Yeah, I know which one you mean, exactly. And I laugh about the Wilhelm scream because they even used it in My Little Pony.
Yeah, like literally every movie uses that at some point or another. It's hilarious. I think it's Hollywood in-gag.
Yeah, it's just a stock library of sounds. Everybody got used to it, and now it's just a tradition to use it.
So, I know you're going to be fighting these guys, but if you could, man, tell a little bit about why you wanted to play this game. Because if I recall, you started this game before sort of in homage to a certain friend of ours.
Well, yes. Well, both me and Kronos here had a good friend a mere ago, and he was ever so kind. He was sending me presents in form of video games, movies, and, well, among them was Prince of Persia.
He did that for me, too. He sent me a horror game. I can't think of the name of it right now. We could probably add it in post.
Yeah, certainly. So Prince of Persia is unique in that, well, I never completed it. I just tried, and I will get into the reasons why I exactly stopped when this happens in the game. Not yet, but eventually. But anyways, it was kind of annoying, so I stopped, and I felt guilty because I'm getting a present, but here I am complaining, not wanting to play it or something.
Yeah, that's a tough situation because I've had that happen too. I've had both fans and friends actually purchase games for me, and they're like, "Oh, please play it, and I'm like, I don't think I like it that much, but I feel obligated.
Oh, so you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an uncomfortable situation, but in all fairness, I remember the first videos I did rewatch parts of my initial Let's Play, and I remember the initial parts and being so, God damn it, Farel, you're such an asshole. Poor Akago.
You're so hard on
then,
yourself, man.
Yeah, but then we reached part 6, and oh God, I was really terrible at this game, and even Akago commented, "Dude, stop! You're really bad at this." So that was incredible. So I feel less guilty about that now.
Wow.
But yeah.
Yeah, I've told you guys before, I don't know if you're fans of me, this is obviously on Farel's channel. He unfortunately took his life almost exactly a year ago, so.
Yes, on June 11th, 2018.
I sent some flowers on the year anniversary, and I did get a very nice email from his mom, I believe. Anyway, he was a very dear friend. I mean, we wouldn't be friends if it wasn't for him. So, and
yes,
I wouldn't
indeed.
be doing YouTube if it wasn't for him. So, there you go.
We owe a lot to him.
We do. He was a great friend. Anyway, enough macabre talk. Let's just take a good look at this game. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to finish up that after all this, well, even before all of that happened, certain people said to me that they
crazy.
Oh yeah, that's a really well done fire. Oh, I even have camera controls here.
Oh, yes, you do.
But no, I'm just trying to get this serious stuff out of the way. So, yeah, certain people wanted me to finish this Let's Play. They were really sad when I stopped.
Including
and so the idea was in my head to eventually finish it, and after a year ago, well, after his passing, I felt obligated to do it. I felt like I had to finish this. His last present to me that I did not finish, so I felt like covering the game, like Let's Playing it, and Obviously, because I felt like I would have trouble making this entertaining, I asked my friend Kronos here for some help in salvaging all this, and here he is with me, and he's already doing an amazing job. I'm so grateful that you're here with me.
You're too kind, man. I'm just happy to be here. Like, this is you guys have to understand, if there's some weirdness or wonkiness in this playthrough, this is new to both of us. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, either my internet connection sucks, or like I said, the weather is just so terrible. I see people online, you know, big YouTubers, all the time doing playthroughs over Skype, and I don't get how they do it. We're doing this on Discord right now. Ooh, save it. I don't know how we're getting this to work. I don't know how it's going to look, so you're going to have to forgive us a little bit, for sure.
It's amazing, so much software, so much hardware, and in the end, you know, it's just Discord.
Yeah, yeah. We tried this a long while back, and we tested this out, and Skype seemed to be way better. Clunk. Skype seemed to be
really
way better.
Slow this down when
it's,
introducing new mechanics.
Exactly, and I think it's cool. It's dramatic. So my history with this game was a fun one. I played this in college. It was either, again, it was 2002, 2003. I can't quite remember. Maybe even 2001. I was a freshman or a sophomore or something in college, and I played this with friends, and we all sat on the couch, and it was kind of like, if you guys know Game Grumps, and I talk about Game Grumps all the time, I'm a huge fan. We all sat on the couch and we all played it together, and so that's really why I wanted to make this work for my buddy Farel here, because this is just such a fun game to play, and kind of what's the word when you're driving? Side drive, side chat. Whoa. Sort of telling when you're telling people, oh, go there, do this, go there, do this, you know, that kind of thing.
The hourglass drew me.
Yeah, I certainly will appreciate you doing that.
Father's soldiers.
But no, two heads are better than one when it comes to this, because people see different things. Anyway, plot. Here's the hourglass. I can't remember how he knows about it or what's going on.
Well, it's the fabled treasure of this castle. It's the main goal, but there's also the dagger, and the prince kind of figures that he can't carry the hourglass by himself, so he'll catch the dagger.
That's true.
So here we are trying to get it.
The thing I remember the most about this game is how it follows the Star Trek trope of how he becomes more and more shirtless as the game goes on.
Oh, really?
Oh, sorry, that was a spoiler. I shouldn't have said that. No,
not a major spoiler.
Oh, come on.
I
he
guess
just loses his shirt. He becomes more and more naked as the game goes on.
Is that really a Star Trek trope?
Yes, because Kirk, he was always... They joked about that in Galaxy Quest.
Quest?
Whatever that is. I love that movie. But that's why they made the joke about how he always loses his shirt, because that's a Star Trek trope. The original Star Trek.
Oh my, I see. I understand. I do like Galaxy Quest, and it holds a special meaning in my heart.
Oh, that's
because,
a great movie. I've referenced that many times on my channel. And
I actually... I'm not a Trekkie or anything, but...
I'm not really either.
But yeah, when I was first starting to draw, my first time... okay, not first time, I mean elementary school or child or stuff like that, but... before I became an artist, I hate to use that word because I'm not a pro.
Oh, stop!
Shit.
You can draw, I can't. So don't say that.
So okay, a friend of mine advised me to take some Magic the Gathering cards and try to redraw what I see on the cards as a practice. And as I was...
Okay, so run on the wall and then jump.
Yes, I have to time that. So anyways, I was drawing what I saw on the cards, and just to have something in the background, I turned on the TV and there was a rerun of Galaxy Quest.
There you go.
So yeah, it's kind of silly, but because of this, the movie kind of has some special meaning
to me.
Go
to the window. To the right. There you go. Oh, nope, never mind, I'm wrong. Can you climb? Yeah, there you go.
Oh my, I did not
Yeah, jump across here. Shit. Oh, no, I think you can do that. Just wall run. Hold on. Yeah, wall run again,
boy.
you should be alright.
And
There you
this
go.
is just the start of the game. We're
Gonna
still
get
in
more
tutorial mode.
I love this this tutorial that comes up. Avoid spikes. Avoid spiky poles. oh no!
God,
I mean, I could be talking to a spiky pole.
Oh my.
I will slap myself for that joke.
No, don't worry. I like it.
Oh man, this is great. This is why I do this. I love the nostalgia. Whoa! Look at that! Look at those pictures there.
That's some attention to detail.
Yeah.
They did not need to put that there.
Macro references, macro.
But wait, how do I get up?
Well, no, you don't want to go up. You want to go the other way.
All this fancy music.
And we haven't even gotten to the main mechanic of this game yet. What are you doing?
Wait. That's not how it happened. Now, where was I?
Oh my goodness. The first
Wow.
and certainly...
Shall I go
That's the first and certainly
Now,
not
where
last
was I?
time that's going to happen.
Oh, that was great. Oh, Farel, why will you not avoid spiky poles? They warned you.
No.
This is why I love this game. It's so clunky. The game is great, the design is amazing, and the mechanics were extraordinarily unique that are now being used in tons of games. Particularly, like I said, the Assassin's Creed series, but man, this game was so awkward. No, go the other way. You're fine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's how... How was I supposed to see that? That was so hard to spot. That's what I hate about this game.
Well, you don't have to do that. You can just climb up the end wall there.
No, it's too high.
You can? Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, now you got it. Avoid spiky poles. That's going to be the title of the first episode, Avoid Spiky Poles. Or maybe the second. I don't know how long we've been doing this.
Now, yeah, we'll see. I don't want to...
Circle.
God damn it.
Circle.
Okay, so
Hit the circle button.
gonna run here. Jump.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Well done. I mean that. I'm not being sarcastic.
that wasn't helpful at all.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's... I guess it's a little bit of a spoiler, but who cares? The gradual losing of more and more clothing is hilarious in this game.
And yeah, some would say that happens mostly to female characters in movies, but no, I guess dudes get that too.
I guess that's why it was more unique. God, I remember. The movie, as much as it's awful with Jake Gyllenhaal, it's actually really fun to watch. If you played the game and you're a fan of the game, it's very fun to watch because it has a fantastic actor who plays the entire... I mean, and Jake Gyllenhaal's a great actor, don't get me wrong. But, oh god, he's super famous. I can't think of the name of who plays the antagonist. Let me look it up.
I just remember. I never saw the movie, so I don't have a lot to say.
It was 2010.
Maybe
I mean, it was years ago. Ben Kingsley. Ben Kingsley plays the antagonist, and he does a super hammy job. He's great.
Oh yeah, Ben Kingsley is great.
All right, so where are we now? That's the question.
So there's this huge altar over here, and I do recall that we should go up there. I'm just looking over the whole stage because I recall that this game has a lot of secrets, but maybe not this early on.
Not this early on. This is the beginning.
Okay.
Get on that hand. That hand is amazing.
And all these sparkly sounds.
Oh, we gotta do some Batman jumps here. Jump, 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 jump. Yeah! Well
How
done.
did I time that?
Well done, my friend. Look out there, Prince. Prince? Wait, that kind of doesn't make sense. If he went back and... well, whatever. It's magic, you don't
Time
have
travel
to explain
is-
it.
I had what I
Well,
came for.
time travel
It was time to
overall
get
in
out.
movies is
Now.
always confusing, and in games too.
Okay, guys, so for those of you watching, just to give you a quick heads up, this is the main mechanic of the game. As you can see in the upper left corner, we have the Dagger of Time, the Sands of Time, in those little yellow globes there. So whenever you make a mistake in this game, and sometimes you have to, even if you don't make a mistake, you can rewind time. So for example, my friend Farel, will you please jump into the spikes? And then rewind time. I said jump into the spikes.
Okay, it seems like it's unavoidable and it's gonna happen anyway sooner or later, but fine.
Oh, he's dead. But he's not. I can rewind time.
The miracle I had experienced by accident in the Maharaja's treasure room, I now discovered that I could trigger at will. By pressing a switch on the dagger's handle, I could turn back time.
So that's actually kind of unique, and it was, at the time, it was something that had really not been done very much in games or movies or anything. Time travel at that point had been, I recently marathoned the Back to the Future movies, and so time travel was always considered a transient thing where you are traveling through time. Now in this situation, it's where you can basically, it's like your life and the reality around you is a movie, and you can just sort of rewind it, but you can only do it for a few seconds. And in this game, that makes it kind of hard. You can go back in time, kind of like I did for those of you who may have watched Catherine Classic, on my own channel, but you can rewind time for a few seconds, so you can basically take back one action. And if you've ever in your life wanted to be like, God, I wish I could just take that back. I don't know what's going on, but this looks kind of ugly. I see some weird stuff at the top and the bottom, but I'll shut up for the cutscene.
Your Majesty, you promised me my choice of the Maharaja's treasures. That dagger.
Surely you
That
won't
dagger.
give the lad a souvenir of his first battle. You may have your choice of all the Maharaja's other treasures. Except that hourglass.
Evil
Make a
vizier.
fine
We've
gift
never
for
seen
the
that
Sultan
before.
of Azad when we pass through his city. And some exotic animals for his menagerie. And a few dozen
Oh,
slaves.
he's not doing well.
Yes.
Yeah, he's vomiting strawberry syrup.
Until I
Delicious.
have chosen.
Hello.
Let it be known, King Sharaman is merciful in victory.
My, there's a lot of movie footages for this stage of the game.
I love
Trust not a man
FMVs.
who
I don't
has
know why
betrayed his
FMVs
master.
get a bad rap,
Nor
but a
taken
lot of
into
people
your
are
own
like, I
service,
don't want to watch
lest
a
he
movie, I
betray
want to
you
play a
too.
game.
I learned
But
the
I love
truth of this
graphics.
to my
I don't know.
sorrow
I love
the day that
animation.
we arrived in Azad
I guess in the
as Sultan's
PS2,
honored guests.
back in the PS1 era, they were a novelty, impressive graphics, and now a little bit less, so people are less interested in viewing them.
The glories of Azad are famed throughout the world. And yet, the best...
Boy, I wish I knew what was going on right now.
I give you the sands of time.
So they
We have a title.
visited at
Between our kingdoms endure as long as time itself.
The sand. Why does it glow? I can tell you. Inside
magical.
the hourglass is a marvel that no living man has seen.
So that's the character that Ben Kingsley plays in the movie.
Only the dagger
So he really hams it up.
unlock the
And of
sands
course,
of
the
time,
staff is a
and
snake.
It belongs to a greater one than
Yeah,
I.
because it wasn't obvious enough that he's the villain.
Dearer to
Not
its
that this
father
story
than
needs
all
a
the
surprise
world.
villain or anything.
It's like, get it? He's
Perhaps
evil.
He will oblige.
No. No! Stop!
Don't do it! Oh, it's not nice to play with Mother Nature.
Is it meant to be Alicia's
I have sand in my eyes!
I got it in my shoes. Yeah, spike the sand in the sword. That'll work. Uh-oh. Oh my.
Oh boy.
Give me the dagger.
No.
You have unleashed the sands of time. I can undo what you have done.
Way to go,
Give it
Prince.
to me.
Nice job.
Huh.
Come on, not Aladdin. You have to fix this.
So there's sand zombies, but there's also normal, innocent people. I'm kinda confused by the logic there.
Nobody knows, man. I remember this being kind of
Oh,
tricky, so I'll shut up and let you pay attention.
Prince,
Got it all.
the dagger.
Ah, that shit. No.
Hit triangle. Yeah, there you
So I have to drain the sand out of the zombies or else they'll be back.
go. Yes, you must drain the sand, and it will also refill your dagger.
Now, finish him.
I don't know why I'm acting like such an expert on this game. I haven't played it.
Each time I struck them down, they rose
But
to fight again.
but you probably know what you're doing a lot.
Taking them to my own
You
dagger,
know
the
what you're
sands that
doing,
possess
unlike
them,
me.
and liberating them from their
That's
monstrous
argument.
living death.
I love the music through the combat.
More? God damn it, that was like a fancy animation, I thought it
Get
was
out.
the
Get away
end.
from the big guy.
Oh yeah, with the X button I can run
I
away.
love quarter tones.
So wait, with the circle button I do nothing.
I don't know
With
the
X,
controls.
I can...
You're on your own, man. I'm just making commentary. Just stay away from the big guy. That's all I can tell you.
But it's just the camera. How do I
think
block?
that's that
Prince,
little.
the dagger.
Ooh, look out!
It can
Run!
turn back time.
Yes, yes, we know.
Do it now. Turn back the sands of time.
No, don't do it now. Go back to the main hallway. You can get to the. There's a little fountain of sand. I think you can heal there.
Oh shit, 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 shit.
Oh shit! Ah, no! No, don't rewind. Go behind you. Go back behind you. I think there's a fountain of sand you can heal from.
Prince, the dagger.
Fountain
It
of
can turn back
See?
time.
Yes,
That's
Laura,
the
we
save
know.
point.
Oh, is
I
that the
think.
save
No,
point? My
I
bad.
didn't.
Yeah, that fountain is the only healing
Okay,
place
so yeah,
right now.
if you run over there, you might be able to heal. You gotta confront these guys eventually, though.
Oh shit, that's the
R1,
rewind.
not L1. There you go. Run! You got
Damn
this.
it, I have to get used to these controls.
You got this. You got
Shit, no, not this one.
this. Drain him. Okay, now move. Vault. Vault helps. Vault. There you go. It's the vault that works because then they're vulnerable and you get a free hit. Nice.
I so did that by accident.
2 free hits. Right him. Nope, too late. Run. You're a vaulting fool. Look out!
Yeah, man.
I feel so helpless. I want to tell you.
Trust
what to
me,
do.
I don't feel much more powerful.
I want to tell you what to do, but I don't know either. There you go. Yeah. Oh. Drain, quick. Nope,
This is ridiculous.
The controls here are really bad. Like, this is supposed to be a tutorial. Drain him, quick. There you go. This is supposed to be a tutorial, but this battle is rough. I remember having to restart like 5 times. Okay, you're down to 2. But heal up. These guys are slow moving, heal up. There you go. Booyah. Booyah! Yeah! Well done, man.
Oh my goodness. Ah!
I called her Flora. I think her name is Fiona.
No, it's Farah, and I know
Oh,
this
that's
because
right.
I made it.
You made a feral.
Because there was a character in Romancing Saga Minstrel song with that name. That's why I made a joke in the original Let's Play, and that's why I remember.
Save it. You may want to repeat the vision because that's a clue as to how to proceed.
Oh boy, goodness gracious me.
Well done, man. That's a hard
Okay.
fight to get through.
And I think we're gonna call it a day
Yep.
I'll start the
because
story from here.
that was more than enough for a start like this.
I agree.
Like, goodness gracious, wow.
Well, I'm having a blast, my friend. Thank you for having me on. Close it out.
Yeah, so that was me, Farel the Gecko, with Chronos 006. Really glad to have him on board, and we're so gonna do this. It's gonna be really hard, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna beat this game. Got it? Right, pal? We're gonna do this.
Exactly.
So, we'll see you next time. See ya.
Next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Becomes my sacred mission's bane.